I think jazz, more than any style of music, reaches the core of people, especially Americans. It's about hearing the music, but also feeling the music. So if we look at the emotional qualities of jazz, it relates directly to who we are. It's impossible to listen to jazz without being part of the process, to be on the receiving end of the music. Well, I first met Rajiv at a Jazz Institute teacher training conference, and he was in high school, and I was just totally amazed at his focus, his level of ability, and just his musicianship. But then I was able to recruit him to the university that I taught at the time, and I got a chance to see not only him grow as a musician, but grow as a person. You know, and that's something about, again, Chicago and the Jazz Institute, is that there's this nurturing process. It's not just about, here, we'll give you a chance to play and we'll forget about you. The Jazz Institute has been a part of every step of Rajiv's development, and especially now, being that he is a just phenomenal adult musician. Well, jazz music is about community, and it takes a complete community to have success in anything. So I think that people should support it because they are a part of it. It's not just a community of musicians who are always just talking about scales and chords and the latest, you know, hot musician on the scene. It's really about the audience, and we see that in Chicago, I think, more than any other place. The Jazz Institute of Chicago has provided a pipeline for musicians. All we have to do is look back at pictures of students when they were in high school and then look at them now as professionals. And 9 times out of 10, you'll see a banner behind them that says Jazz Institute of Chicago. So we must support it. We must be a part of it in every way.
It just allows for a spontaneity and an on the spot, on the moment type of interaction between the musicians and between the audience and the band, and that's directly analogous to life. I think it's taught me a lot of different life principles such as balance and discipline, and this is not an easy thing to do. We have to keep our skills at a high level, which requires us to define that time to practice every day, to write music and listen. It's like an athlete. They listen to tape every day. We go back and listen to ourselves and listen to the greats and try to mimic them. So it's taught me a lot of different life lessons on how to organize my time. And then I think it's impacted my life pretty greatly. I mean, I do this for a living now, and 4 or 5 years ago, I thought I was going to be a chemical engineer or a neurosurgeon or a scientist of some kind, because I was very, very heavy in the science in high school. So, I do it for a living now, and without the Jazz Institute, that probably wouldn't happen. So I feel it's important that people support the endeavors of the Jazz Institute of Chicago, because it impacted my life directly. Like I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today without that. You wouldn't have a lot of the great young artists that are coming up, such as Marquise Hill and a lot of other great artists who came out of the Jazz Links Council. Mike King, he's a great pianist and a friend of mine that plays for Dee Dee Bridgewater currently. We all got, maybe not necessarily our start, but we got nurtured. And for me, actually, it was kind of my start into improvising through the Jazz Links Council. So it's very important to support the Jazz Institute's endeavors, especially with students and nurturing the next generation.